Good afternoon, team. We're here today with another game of Super Auto Pets. We're gonna look at the pay-to-win pets today. If you're ever curious about which one has which pets, you can always hit that full overview and look at that. It tells you what they do, at what level they do it, and everything. So if you're ever unsure. And then this is what I mentioned in the last video where I showed the new pets is like the octopus, for example. Like in the original pets, they all just get like stronger, they double their effects. But in this new pack, they have, and I say new, it's been out for a long time, but newer to the channel. Like with the octopus, level 1 gain +8/+8 when it levels up. Level 2 it gets a new ability when it levels up. And then level 3, before it attacks, it does 5 damage to all enemies, which is absolutely insane. So things like this, where the ability completely changes as you progress. So that's what makes the newer pack a little harder to like navigate and maintain, but you know, it's good to show off what these guys do. Let's go a mosquito and a bluebird to start with. Nothing really great here. We'll go a cricket, honestly, just because it is like honey. Usually you'd want it in the back, but I really don't want to give the bluebird effect to the cricket here. So we're going to roll with that. And we will be the Hooting Turtles today. Alright. Bluebird. Get that mosquito in there, and we'll put honey on that mosquito. So right now the bluebirds are giving one attack to the leftmost friend, so we're getting that double attack over there. That's why we don't stack them, because it would still be one before they level up. Easy win. Can't go wrong with the honeybee. Alright, so now we can combine those bluebirds since it's turn 3. Get a tier 3 unit, which this is honestly the best tier 3 unit we could have asked for, because it gives +5/+5 temporarily to the person in front of it, which trying to compete with that this early is absolutely insane. And you know, we're going to get rid of that cricket. I do want to go bat this round, just because I have not really gone bat before. And we're going to do that. So now that, let's do this. We're going to buff the hatching chick, which I know is odd because it has 1 HP. But if we give that buff to the hatching chick, it's not just a useless guy in the back, and he'll be given the buff to the peacock, which should honestly just destroy whatever we go against here. As a 6/10, competing with that this early is going to be almost impossible. Because as you can see, mosquito sniped it, got more damage, now it's an 8/9. Yep, just went through their whole team. Alright, 2 wins already. That's looking good. 2 bats. Okay, we're combining those mosquitoes. We're going to go bat, bat, roll, and a third bat. So if you're unfamiliar with what the bat does, is it makes 2 enemies weak, which essentially overrides whatever items they have. Like if that hit this mosquito, it would lose its honey. But they also take 3 extra damage. So if like this bluebird hit for 4, but it was against a weakened, it'll hit that pet for 7 damage, which is pretty strong. Taking away the item is strong enough. So I mean, with that as well, it's insane. Alright, easy win, easy win. That's perfect. I've never gotten a tier 3 bat before, so that'll be good. We're not really seeing anything we really like. If we had a spot to get rid of, probably get the owl, because it's basically a 2 costing pair since you buy it and then sell it for 1. but not really what we're looking for. The Peacock is still level 1 with no permanent buffs. So honestly, it's almost time to get rid of that thing. That being said, we are going to garlic it. I know that contradicts what I just said, but you know, that'll get us through these next couple of matches while we figure out what we're going to pivot to. This mosquito's gotta go. Still level 1? That's no good for us. There we go. Alright. That garlic armor really helped us out there. Let's get level 2 hatching chick. You know, it's time to get rid of Peacock. I also want to get rid of that mosquito too. Let's see, that costs 3. If we buy the mosquito, we'll 2 sell the mosquito. So let's do that. Nothing near level 3, so we don't really want the bison here. We do want to keep the garlic because we will put that on the worm. Hatching chick, we want that. The bluebird's about ready to go. I don't want to put another bluebird on there. Let's get some damage points on the bat before we end up getting rid of the bluebird. I plan on getting rid of both of these front 2 and keeping these in the long run. We're going to pivot to this. So this is giving permanently +2/+2 to the worm. The worm, every time it eats shop food, gets +1/+1. So it really depends if we can get a couple more worms, because honestly, +1/+1 for food is garbage. But once you get to 2 and 3, it's a very doable build. The Crunchy Warriors, alright. I don't like the look of that turtle for the 11-4. Yeah. Alright. Looks like we're committing to the worm. Alright, we need to see some good food in the shop now. Alright, not the best, but we still got 2 more before we're dead. Alright, so now we're looking at a level 2 worm. So that's pretty big. And, ooh, there's the cow. Okay. So now the bluebird's gotta go. We honestly kept that way too long. Let's play the cow. So if you don't know what the cow does, it gets rid of your shop food, so make sure you bought everything you wanted to. But it gives you 2 free milks that give +1/+2, which is awesome. But it's even better when you have a worm or a rabbit or something that utilizes that. There was a rabbit in the shop, but we didn't want to get rid of the mosquito quite yet. We're not that comfortable with what we got in front of us. Okay, pears we want to save. Apple, we're hoping for something a little better, but I might just be getting greedy here, to be honest. But our worm's getting there, 17-19. It's turn 8, so he's a little behind schedule, but let's see. Let's see if we can get him these next couple turns. This dog scares me. There we go. We win those. Alright, we're up to 5. Alright, so we're going to go level 3 hatching chick. Tyrannosaurus. We gotta do that. Alright, so let's get... Wow, that's a really weird sound that makes when you play it. Okay, so what that does is if you leave 3 or more gold at the end of your turn, all your guys get +2/+1, so obviously that's way better than playing a pair. So we are going to not buy the pair this round, which is a little scary, but we do have a level 3. We could be getting double buffs here. I think that's way better than keeping this mosquito here. Actually, if we sell that, we get 2 gold because it was a level 2 critter. We'll play that. Because we have the level 3, it'll be getting buffed, and that will be buffing everything, so we'll get double buffs there, and then we'll just be playing food. I mean, honestly, this kind of contradicts the worm build, the Tyrannosaurus does, because that's less money you can be spending on food to buff the worm. But we have enough buffs going on, I think it'll be okay. The hatching chick, if you don't know, once it hits level 3, it gives 1 experience to the friend ahead. So we can be giving the experience to the worm, but I think now we want to be giving the experience to the Tyrannosaurus, because that's going to be giving us a lot more buffs. So we ended turn with 3 gold, and everything just got buffed because of it, which is very strong if you get it early enough. Let's get weak on the swan. That's not good. We did not. Alright. So we're on lethal now. We're a little concerned. Nothing really great here. We're just going to throw the pair on the worm. And we're going to leave it at that to get the Tyrannosaurus buff. Tyrannosaurus is really good if you have like a level 3 swan so that the cost is kind of just mitigated. Ooh, we're looking at a back to build, which is scary. Yep, we lose those. Alright, that wasn't a bad game though, 5 wins. We had a really good scaling opportunity. I think we were just a little late on it, to be honest. And the worm with the T-Rex, they do not coexist very well. Alright. But overall, not a bad run. Let's try it again. Let's get back in there. Let's get a fish this time. I guess a ladybug. And let's get that beaver. Put the beaver there. We don't want the apple. Alright, we'll be the bearded bagels. That sounds gross. Alright. I think I could have prevented that if I just moved people around a little bit, but it is what it is. Wow. This is a good shop. Okay. This should be a strong run. Not bad. Alright, so we are going to get a tier 3 unit by combining an owl. Not really what we were looking for here. Let's go that. We want to make sure we have a board of like everything we want because when you combine the fish, it buffs everything you have up here. So we want to make sure we have... Okay. Snail. I mean, honestly, we're rolling in there with a very small squad, so... They did just get fish buffed, though, to be honest. So this might not be the best option to freeze that snail, but we'll see. Yep. We win those. Alright, get rid of that snail. We didn't need that. Let's... Okay. I meant to click on the beaver and sell that. Don't give the buff to the owl. It gave the buff to the owl. That's unfortunate. We'll sell the owl. Give that +2/+2 to the fish. Did we get a level 3 bat last run, or did we just get close? We did not get a level 3 bat last run. Alright, let's see what we can do. Nothing really we want here. Let's freeze the peacock. We'll put a rat up front. We're going to sell it next turn. Rats are terrible because they basically are honeybee for your opponent. That's why they're such a strong unit on tier 2. Not bad. Alright, so because we froze that peacock, it got the +1/+1 buff from the dromedary. So we'll play the bat. We'll get rid of that rat. We're done with you. We'll get the peacock. Put that there. Another hatching chick. Another hatching chick peacock. Do we really want to go down that route again? So we sell a 6/8 to get a... You know, I think we sell the dromedary instead of the fish. I think that's just the smarter decision. Tropical fish. Tropical fish is really good. Let's do that. Save the garlic as well. Give that to the peacock. Very similar to last time. Get us some early wins. Let's see if that goes well. Can't say no to an early hatching chick, though. So, I can't rewind, which is unfortunate, but if you saw in the beginning, there was garlic or meat on the first pet they had. My bat overrid that with the weak, which is pretty strong. Of course, that's a random shot, so it's not like something you want to count on, but still very strong. You know, I don't want the fish. I changed my mind. Let's get rid of this fish. I'm not feeling the fish. Let's get the tropical fish, though. Apparently, we're just really peculiar about which type of fish. Let's get the garlic, and let's roll. Save a snail. Not feeling super confident about our build right now. We could go rabbit. I do love food build. I'm a little partial to food build, but don't want to do it just because it's something I enjoy. We're looking to try out new guys we don't usually use. That's the purpose of doing these. Yeah, that spider's taking us out. Okay. So we're at 4 wins. We do have that snail. Scorpion. Okay. You know, ladybug, I'm done with you. Done with tropical fish. We're going to play the scorpion. We're going to snail. Get that buff on everybody. We could do a turtle micro build. That would be a good thing to show off to people. Let's do that. So this turn we're just going to put that there. And then next turn I will start to show you guys a turtle micro build. We will end up getting rid of the bat here because that kind of just contradicts each other, but wow, that puppy did not want to go down without a fight. Alright, let's see. Let's get a cannon there. Let's combine the hatching chicks. Ah, but then we also have garlic we're overriding. It really doesn't work with this build. Yeah, we're not going to do it. But the idea of it, I will show it in one of the videos. The idea of it is to have the microbe out first. It makes all pets weak, yours and theirs, so it basically gets rid of items across the board. But then you have a turtle right behind it, hopefully level 2 or 3, to give your guys' melon armor. So basically your team is all melon armor and their team is all weakened. That's the idea of these two in a combo. It's extremely strong. You'll see it pretty often in the pay to win because it is a very strong play. Oh man, if we had a level 3 2 bisons, that would have been really good. There's another bison. Alright, let's put the meat on the deer next turn. Not feeling great about our team this time. Tie, not bad. Level 2 hatching chick. We'll go big scorp. You don't really see that often. So if you're unfamiliar with Scorpion, it has poison. It has poison when you buy it. If you give it any other abilities, it loses poison. So you can't put a turtle in front of it to give it melon armor because it'll lose that poison. But if you can give it enough health to just survive a couple of hits, it can kill off like half a team. But that was just a bad run. And those happen. Let's try one more in there. We don't want to end on that note. Let's get 2 bluebirds. We'll freeze that honey for next round. Get a ladybug in there. Start buffing the attack of that ladybug. Will be the squeaky gems today. Alright, that's how it goes sometimes. Double fish. And a ladybug. $6-4 is not terrible this early. Man, if only I had a mosquito right now. You had a lot of people I could just snipe right off the bat. And we win with the honeybee. Alright, we definitely want the swan. Not feeling the hedgehog. Ugh. This is not a great option, to be honest. We're going to put honey on the swan as well, because no matter who you give the food to, the ladybug gets +1/+1 temporarily until end of battle. Okay. That hedgehog helped me a lot more than it helped him. Interesting. I don't trust you anymore, Peacock. I'm gonna steer away from you. There we go. It's a good thing we did. Oh man, okay. We're gonna combine those. We're gonna put that hatching chick. We're gonna freeze that. We're gonna do that. Get a little bit of power on that hatching chick. Meat on the hatching chick is the right way to go. That guy's got the right idea. Yep, we just got destroyed because of that. Alright, so we will play that. Okay. Play that. Okay, lots of squirrels happening here. Alright, this guy is all set. We're going to play a squirrel. We could go 2 squirrels. We'd have to get rid of Bluebird. I think we're going to do that. We're going to go double squirrel, which is kind of crazy. But you know, sometimes it works out. We're going to see how this goes. So squirrels reduce food items by 2, but it's only like at the beginning of the turn, so they're honestly not that great. Yep, that's not good. We lose that. Alright, so see these, that costs free now because that's usually 1 gold, so that was the worst thing that could have been there. But then this one costs only 1 gold instead of 3 because we have 2 squirrels. But with a ladybug build, honestly, it's not terrible. We could llama. Now let's stick with the food. We got a good thing going with the food. Let's go hatching chick, salad bowl. Alright, hit the squirrels. That was not good because when we combine them, that's just wasted stats. We get a rabbit. We're going to go full on food build. We're going to see how this works out for us. It's a little weight, to be honest, for like rabbit squirrels, but we'll see how it goes. Damn, 7. 23-7, that's a crazy fish. Alright, we're going to combine these squirrels, so those both cost 1 now. We're going to play the rabbit, we're going to freeze that. We'll get that level 2 squirrel. Okay. Okay, now this is a build. We got a worm there. We may have to get rid of the hatching chick, to be honest, because it just... I'm a huge fan of the hatching chick, but we have not leveled it up yet, so I think that's gotta go. We're gonna go worm. We are gonna freeze that swan to make a level 3. Now let's hope these hit the wand, or this worm. It did not. That didn't either. That was unfortunate, but you know, sometimes it happens. We'll try to find some targeted food. But now we have discounted food every turn that's giving us extra health, and if it hits our worm, it's powering him up. The worm's a bit of a risk, because a lot of the food at the tier we're on is... Oh, come on! 1... That garlic saved him so much there. That was rough. Alright, team. That's how it goes sometimes. We're going to do one more. One more. So that's the danger of this game, if you haven't found out yet. It's so easy to transition in and out of games. It can be a little dangerous. Alright, you know, we'll be the smooth buttocks today. We're gonna get crazy. None of our other strategies worked, so we're gonna see how this goes. Alright, good start, good start. We're just gonna go for a crazy amount of mosquitoes, apparently, that's a thing. We will go ant, and we'll go honey, because the mosquito is going to be what's sticking around since we have enough to combine, so we put the honey on that. That's usually what we're focusing the honey on in the beginning, is what's going to like stay with us for as long as possible. Which is usually something we have multiples of. We win again, that's good. 2 wins. Alright, let's combine. Since we're on turn 3, let's get a tier 3. Hatching chick, you haven't been kind to me lately. There's a swan. We definitely go swan here. But let's keep the mosquitoes separate so we get the extra snipe. Let's combine the ants instead. And let's get a swan. Put the hatching chick behind the swan. That way we get that 1 extra gold next turn. I'm bummed out about that last game. I really liked the food build, and I think that would have been a good way to show it as the squirrel, the rabbit, and the worm. Just a little too late, though. That's how it goes sometimes. Alright, 3 wins. We're looking good so far. 3-3. Nothing great here. Double flamingo. Let's do that. Not great, not great. Let's throw meat on the hatching chick. I think that's something we've been missing, so that it packs a punch. Now it'll hit for 6 damage instead of 1. I kept trying to buff it with the bluebird, which just kind of was a waste of resources when we have stuff like meat and steak. But he just got sniped to the mosquito. There we go. Alright, 4 for 4. Level 2 flamingo. We're on turn 5, so we get a tier 4 animal, which is good. Kind of hoping for a pill. There's the pill, but it might be a little... Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We don't really want the rabbit. Or do we? No, we don't. Alright, we're going to play that. So we could go for an early level 3 mosquito and save the bison here, but it's a little... It's a gamble on that one, because I really have to roll into those mosquitoes soon. You know what? We're not going to bison this round. We're going to keep going like this. Alright. Good. Easy win. There we go. 5 wins. Alright, we're going to pill that ant. Went on the hatching chick. Not ideal, but it works. Played the skunk. Nothing we really like here, to be honest. And because of that, there's probably a decent chance we lose. So let's go that. We'll freeze the snail. Freezing the snail isn't bad on a turn where you feel like you're behind. Alright, we sniped the hatching chick. That's good. Nice. We're just going for gold here. We're 6 out of 6 on these. Don't need that snail. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we are going to pill the flamingo. I'm actually going to pill it... Swan's still level 1. I should have given garlic to the skunk and switched those two, to be honest. I think we're going to put this guy there. We're going to pill him. Get that buff permanently on those guys. Move that back. Get a deer in there. Early splash damage is always pretty good. Skunk, we like that. Alright, we're going to go with the skunk. The mosquito needs to go. It's too weak. Too late in the game to stick around. There we go. Alright. 7 of 10. What do we want here? We don't want the worm. Maybe we should have taken the worm. You know what? After just the pair, the worm will be as strong as this mosquito. I don't know why we hung on to that as long as we did. So we're going to do that. Going to throw a little salad. Didn't hit the worm. That's a shame. Put a little honey on the worm. No. We would prefer garlic. Alright. If we could get some... Honestly, melon armor would be ideal. Alright. Easy win. 8 out of 10. Okay, let's get pair on the worm. Roll. We do need a level 2 skunk. Oh, the worm Tyrannosaurus again. It's trying to bait me into that again. Not listening to you this time. Garlic on the worm just to get that buff. Pear. And we'll do that as well. We are undefeated on this run so far. If we can just keep that up, which is crazy because honestly our team is not good. Our highest unit is an 810. Which is insane that we're undefeated. That's 9 wins. 9 wins, 9 turns. Let's see what we can do. We'll do that. Give it the pear. And we will give chili to the deer so that the deer attacks with splash and then the bus also attacks with splash. So we're essentially doing 10 damage to whatever is behind the first pet. Alright, if we win this one, undefeated run, which is insane because this team is garbage. Yeah, here we go. This is where we get stopped. So that's where the skunk comes into play. It just took out so much health of that rhino. Alright, we drew. I did not expect to draw that one. Alright, I don't know why I still have a 3-3. That is a little insane. That needs to go. We're not going to do that. We're going to do leopard. We're going to give melon armor to the leopard. Okay. This is hard. Kind of want to give steak to the deer instead of the splash. Also, scorpion wouldn't be terrible. Alright, chocolate's great because it levels it up and then it gets the effect from the food. So now it's +2/+2. So let's go with that. Keep a jaguar there, get the buff from the hatching chick with the melon armor. That's going to be high attack. Alright, skunk lowers this health. That's huge. Honestly, the level 2 skunk is carrying us on this one. Oh, we draw again. We just need that one more win to stay undefeated. Alright, we are actually going to sushi. Didn't hit the worm. We're going to pair. We're going to do that. So next turn we'll get a level 2 jaguar if we don't win this. Which I'm hoping we do. Yeah, nope. That's not good. I knew our team wasn't strong enough to... We needed to win quick and early. Alright, let's go level 2 jaguar here. Do we really want a level 2 hatching chick? I honestly don't, but it'll be permanent buffs. We have a couple more losses. Maybe we do, actually. Double octopus. I'm getting crazy with these freezes. I think we get rid of the deer next turn and go octopus. Especially if we get a chocolate. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, that's not terrible. Oh wow, we sniped the scorpion. Ten wins? We were so close to being undefeated. That one loss did us in. But this is our team. We got a level 2 worm, level 2 skunk, level 2 hatching chick, level 2 jaguar, or leopard, and a level 1 deer. There were a lot of opportunities for me to switch this up into better units, and I did not do it, but we won. We got through pretty much 8 or 9 wins right in a row so that our team didn't have to be the best. Then at the end, we struggled, but we made it. Alright, if you enjoyed the content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time.